it's Katie, and I just got back from seeing Deadpool. Yes. Yes, that is the reason why I'm wearing red. This is the only red shirt that I own, and it is kind of giant on me. But I don't care, because I wanted to wear a red shirt in honor of Deadpool. So I just want to let you guys know that this is a non-spoiler review, so don't worry, I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I'm not going to get too deep into any plot points. I'm not going to give away anything because I hate being spoiled. And there are people that go around and they spoil everything and it stinks, so definitely not going to spoil it. Alright, so I just got to jump right in and say this movie was awesome. It was so well done. I have never really been a big fan of Deadpool. I just wasn't exactly interested in him for some reason. And so going into this movie, I really didn't know what to expect. And I gotta say, after seeing this movie, I am a fan of Deadpool. Holy moly, he is so cool. I mean, this movie is nothing like a superhero movie you've seen before, which is what I especially loved about it. We are so used to getting these huge blockbuster superhero movies, and this one is just so different. It is rated R, so that is one of the big differences. But a lot of these superhero movies end up being PG-13, so I was actually really happy to see that Deadpool was rated R, and for good reason. First of all, the action was so cool. The stunts, the hand-to-hand combat in this movie was just incredible. It's everything that you would want from an action-packed superhero movie, honestly. They didn't heavily rely on CGI to do a lot of the action sequences or the fight sequences. Cough, cough, Green Lantern. There was like not one physical punch in Green Lantern. I hated it. But Deadpool got it right. The action and the fight sequences were so cool. I absolutely loved that. The hardest part about a superhero movie is the fact that they have two origin stories. You gotta figure out who this character is, how they become a superhero, and this movie did it in a way that was so awesome and a little bit different how it's been done in the past. I really loved this movie's approach to origin stories, and it was just, they made it entertaining without it being boring or dragging on. You definitely weren't sitting there going, all right, get to the part where he becomes Deadpool. No, the movie starts off with a bang, and the very first minute of the movie has you laughing hysterically. This movie was so funny from the very beginning credits to the very, very end, which, no spoilers, but you guys may want to stick around after the movie because there's some special things. Okay, so Ryan Reynolds has had so many opportunities to be a superhero. It's crazy. He got to be Green Lantern, he's already been Deadpool, but he was born to play this role. That's all I have to say. I mean, his other characters, or whatever you think of the actor Ryan Reynolds, this was his movie. He was just made to play Deadpool in this movie. It was so perfect. The way that he delivered the jokes, the way that he spoke as Deadpool, the way that he moved, everything about him was fantastic in this movie. I am not a huge fan of breaking the fourth wall, especially in movies. I know that's what Deadpool does, but I wasn't sure if it was going to translate well or if it was just going to be cheesy, and they knew exactly when to put it. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too little. It was the perfect amount. Every single time it was hilarious, and this movie just had me laughing the entire time. Meanwhile, it also had feeling, and it had a good story. They kept it simple, and that's what I love about it. These superhero movies sometimes get so complicated, and you just want a simple story, and that's what they gave us. It was just a simple, well-done superhero movie. It was funny, the action was incredible, the acting, the supporting cast was incredible. They cast the right people for the right roles, and I don't see that they could do a Deadpool movie any better than this because it stayed true to Deadpool in the comics, and you could tell Ryan Reynolds really wanted to make this movie and really wanted to be this character because it just shows. This movie it just shows how much people wanted to make this movie and make it good. So I loved it. I definitely suggest seeing it, even if you're not a Deadpool fan. It was hilarious. You could go for the action and comedy if you're not that into superhero, anti-hero movies. But like I said, it is rated R, so I'm sorry kids of the world out there who really want to see it. I don't recommend taking your kids to this movie. I actually saw in the movie theater a woman brought her like 10-year-old son to the movie, and they left within the first 30 seconds of the movie. So yeah, there's lots of language, lots of graphic violence, sex, nudity. It had everything. So I definitely wouldn't recommend bringing little ones to go see it, but it was awesome. Everyone should go see this movie. I give it 2 thumbs up. I cannot wait for a sequel, so let's just hope that they can continue on this path of awesomeness with Deadpool, and hopefully we get a sequel that is just as awesome, because this one was fantastic. Really, really good movie. And don't forget to stick around after the credits because there's stuff that happens that I'm not going to tell you about. Well, there you have it. Everyone go see Deadpool. It was so awesome. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it, but just try to keep your spoilers to a minimum, or, you know, say spoiler and then like leave a couple spaces so people don't end up reading spoilers on accident. But I want to know from you guys what you thought of the movie. If you haven't seen it, get out there and go see it, and then you could come back and let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.